How old are you?
34.
34? How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies. Okay.
I should have said 0. Because it's just me.
You gonna lie to the public?
No, I have 3, but it's just me. I'm a single parent. There's no man in my life. Well, my first child, his father passed away, and the other 2 are nowhere to be found.
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something. Only God knows.
Or is there something wrong with you? Okay, how many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one? That's what matters. Your first one is given. Your second one, the mistake is on you.
Oh, is it?
What is up, everyone? My name is C. Welcome to the C Talks channel. If you're new, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Whoa, that's all I have to say. Let's react to this clip. I just played you guys that clip at the beginning. That clip looks like it's from a dating show. I saw the words Dating Central show in the clip, so I'm assuming it's from a dating show. I'm assuming this guy is trying to find a partner for himself, and maybe he's like me and he doesn't date single moms. I personally don't date women with children. I think that just is a very complicated situation. It's a complication that I would avoid. I don't want to deal with another child other than mine if I have one day. And I don't want to deal with the father of my partner's child. That's something I don't want to deal with. This young contestant is talking to potential candidates, being brutally honest, and he reminds me of Kevin Samuels. Just brash, holding them accountable, asking them really hard questions which make them probe deeper. But what they really do is they just deflect. Nothing is their fault. In an age where we seem to be allergic to holding ourselves and other people accountable for our actions and other people's bad decisions, this dude is a breath of fresh air. Hey, whatever this guy's name is, get your own YouTube show, do a call-in. I like Kevin Samuels. I would tune in. Props to him for coming on this dating show and hitting these women with a dose of reality. I think it's much needed in today's day and age. This is one thing that I think we have to just realize. As a person, you are partly responsible for every single thing that happens to you. And you can't just play the victim card. So he asks the first woman, how many kids do you have? And she says 3. She has 3 children to 3 different men. The first baby father passed away. That's sad. I wouldn't wish that on any woman. But she still chose 2 other men to have children with who, according to her, are nowhere to be found. I.e., she couldn't pick another good guy. She picked guys that shouldn't have become fathers in the first place. That is on her. That's nobody else's fault. She needs to take a long, hard look at herself and say, hey, why am I on a dating show? I need to unlearn what I know because this isn't serving me. But no, she's not going to do that. She's just going to deflect and not take any responsibility for the fact that she chose 3 different men to make fathers. She made them fathers. We don't know anything about the first baby dad because he passed away, but the other 2, not much can be said. They're not around. She's single. She's a single parent. Having a child is a huge responsibility. I don't think everybody can be a parent. I don't think everybody is fit psychologically, financially, emotionally, maturity-wise to be a father or a mother. Some people just aren't. They can't cut it. I've seen in public women and also men who treat their child badly, they're mean to them, they're nasty to them. For that, why even have a kid? Why did you have a kid? Why did you have a kid if you're just going to be a bad parent and you're going to be mean and abusive and not nice to your child? Well, maybe you don't have to be nice all the time to your child. Set boundaries with your kids. That's how you raise good kids, I think. So not everybody can be a parent. Maybe we should create a worldwide rule where you need to be evaluated and deemed fit to be a parent, because children are the future. Every single child is going to grow up, become a teen, and then an adult and they're going to be part of society. If you did a bad job as a parent, you're detracting from society. You're putting someone into society that is not going to be a good member of society. So that's on you as a parent. Let's move on to the second chick. Second woman the young man talks to has 2 children to 2 different men, 2 different baby daddies. And she's single and on a dating show. You can't make this stuff up. One thought that I had as I watched this clip is, why are they on a dating show? Why are you on a dating show when you clearly have proven that you're not a good judge of character? And honestly, I think that if you have one child, just one, and you couldn't make things work with the parent, okay, sometimes situations don't go well, but you have to really take some time to self-reflect, which is something that nobody does in today's day and age because it's too easy to be the victim. It's too easy to look at the world and point the finger back at the world. But look at yourself and ask yourself, why didn't this work? What role did I play in this situation? What could I have done differently? So you don't make the same mistake twice. Don't become a single mother of 2 children to 2 different baby daddies. Don't become that. I don't understand why it's so acceptable to be a single parent in today's day and age in the US. I think it's becoming way too common. I think we need to create an environment in the US where it's not just cool to be a single parent. It's difficult. It's hard. And people shouldn't strive to be single parents. I think it's way too acceptable to be a single parent in the US. We need to take a long, hard look at why are there so many single parents in the US? The US is the worldwide leader in one-parent households. I'm going to read off a BBC stat. The US has the most one-parent households of any nation in the world. 23% of children in the US live in a single-parent household. Worldwide, it's 6.8%. We're beating the world more than 3 times over in single-parent households. Why? I think it's just way too acceptable to just get with a guy and have a child in the US. I think we see it glorified too much in movies, television shows, Netflix series, all of that. So it's perfectly fine if you got with somebody and you had a kid and it didn't work out. It's okay. You can just be a single mom. No, I don't think it's that easy. And I don't think it's something to be taken lightly. I think being a parent is a huge responsibility. Women and men need to take the time to find a good partner to have a child with. Look for good qualities in another person. It isn't to be taken lightly. It isn't something where you can just start all over and now you have a child. Now you have another life that you're responsible for. And if you don't do a good job, that child is going to grow up and be a bad member of society. Let's talk about single parent finances. At the heart of it, 2 incomes are better than 1. That's one thing that people need to think about. 2 incomes are better than 1. Children that are raised in single parent households face higher rates of poverty. It makes sense. You only have 1 parent making money versus 2. Children who come from single parent households are at a higher risk, way higher risk of going to jail, becoming criminals, being homeless as adults. Something's wrong when it comes to male-female dynamics in the United States. We really need to take a long, hard look at what's happening and why we're basically creating single-parent households. We're becoming like a factory for them. I don't know why. I think this is definitely an interesting topic that should be studied, but I'm no expert, but I do want to look into this more. But it's just crazy. Why are there so many single-parent households? It's a detriment to U.S. society to have this many single-parent households. Being a single parent isn't cool. You have a child. You have a life that you're responsible for. I say take your time and find a good partner. Having a child is a huge responsibility, and you can't share that responsibility with just anybody. Pick your partners wisely, folks. All right. My name is C. Appreciate you guys watching. If you liked this video, you'll also like this other video up on the screen. I'll be back with more videos soon. Peace.